Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the Escape Plans. I hope you all are doing great and enjoying our YouTube videos. First of all, I would like to thank each one of you for your immense love and support. We are growing as a family, and I'm truly grateful for it. Since the day I posted a video related to cost of living in Luxembourg, I have received many questions and requests from students where they're asking, why don't you make a video on the cost of living for a student in Luxembourg? So here we are covering specifically information related to cost of living for a student in Luxembourg. Let's get started. This is an update for all the students out there. If you're looking to get admission in University of Luxembourg, the admission will open from February till April. This is the time when you can send your application form to the university, and you will know the result by June, July. And from the September, the semester will start. That is one reason that we decided to create videos related to student education, University of Luxembourg now. So you will be seeing more videos on our channel related to students and University of Luxembourg. Okay, so let's start with the first and most important expense you will be spending here, that will be on your fees. Let's talk about the bachelor's first. So bachelor's course here in University of Luxembourg is for 3 years and it has 6 semesters. The duration is same for all the bachelor's degree, and the fees will be also same only. It could vary a little, but almost it's same. So it will be 400 for first 2 semester each, and after that you will be paying 200 for each semester. Now let's talk about the master course in University of Luxembourg. So University of Luxembourg offers multiple master courses, and the fees structure for all the courses differs. So we are taking an example of masters in computer science. If you are opting for that, you will be paying 200 euros per semester, and master course in University of Luxembourg is for 2 years. And if you are opting for some other course, you can definitely go to the University of Luxembourg's website. You can find out complete information from there. So this was about the fees. With that, moving to our next point. Second point is about the rent for a student in Luxembourg. When I posted a video related to the apartment in Luxembourg and rent in Luxembourg, I got many questions from students where they were saying that is it same for a student as well? So it is not the same case, because when I made those videos were for the people who were working in Luxembourg. But for a student, it is a different story, because most probably you will be staying either in sharing, or you might be opting for the hostel which university offers in Luxembourg. So University of Luxembourg offers hostel for their students, and the price starts from 450 euros and it goes up to 1000 euros. That is because they have multiple options you can opt for. So if you're choosing a single bedroom apartment, in that case you might be paying around 1000 euros, and of course if you're choosing the other option, you will be paying accordingly. And when I say shared apartment, it means that your rooms will be separate, but the common area like living room, kitchen will be same. You will be sharing that with other people. One important point, the hostel which are being offered from the University of Luxembourg are on first come first serve basis, so you need to send an application for that as well. So once you know that your admission application is accepted, you need to request for the hostel as well, because it is the cheapest option and almost all the students try to get that. And now what happens if you don't get a room in university's hostel? In that case, you need to find an accommodation on your own. And if you are opting for a shared apartment, in that case you will be paying 900 euros per month, and it could go up to 1000, 1200 depending upon your choice. With that, let's move to the next point. Next point is security deposit. So whether you are moving here as a student or as a working professional, we all need to pay security deposit. It's a one-time expense, but yes, even if you're moving as a student in Luxembourg, you will be paying security deposit. In fact, opting for Luxembourg University will also not cut this expense. Even in the university, they ask to deposit 2 months of rent as a security. For example, if you are taking a room in sharing, you will be paying 450 rent. For that also, you have to submit 900 euros as a security deposit, which is refundable. And even if you are taking an accommodation outside of the university, still you will have to pay some security deposit. It could vary. You might be paying for a month or for 2 months, but of course, you will be also paying security deposit. With that, let's move to the next point. So next point is food expense for a student in Luxembourg. So on an average, you will be spending 300 to 350 euros per month on food. And if you are eating in a university's canteen, in that case, one meal will cost you 5 euros. The food expense depends upon your living style. In fact, we have met few students here who are able to manage in 200 euros as well. But you should always keep a budget of 300 euros when it comes to food expense. With that, moving to our next point. Next point, other miscellaneous expenses like shopping, personal grooming, movies, sports activities, student outings, etc. On an average, you can keep a budget of 100 euros per month for your other activities. Uh, you could go for a movie, or maybe sometimes for an outing organized by the university, or there are other things which you might need to do like shopping, or you might want to join some music classes, sports classes. So there are multiple things which you can do, and you can keep a budget of 100 euros for that. Next point, your internet and mobile bill recharge. So if you are staying in University of Luxembourg, in that case, your Wi-Fi will be free, but you do need to recharge your mobile phone, and for that it could cost you 10 to 15 euros. If you are staying outside of the university in a normal accommodation, in that case you might need to pay for your Wi-Fi as well. So for that, we are keeping a budget of 40 euros per month. With that, moving to our next point. Next point is about your medical expenses in Luxembourg. So, medical here is almost free because 88% of your medical expense is covered by the CNS here. But when you move as a student here, are you covered through CNS? No. For that, your university will help you. All you need to do is pay 150 euros to your university. They will enroll you with CNS. You will get your medical card with the help of them, which you can use for your medical expenses here in Luxembourg. So next point is about the stationery expenses. So you have to keep a budget of 30 euros for your stationery. With the help of that, you'll be able to buy your books and other stationery items. Next point is about transportation. So as we all know that transportation in Luxembourg is completely free. I have mentioned it multiple times, but just to remind you, I am stating it again. So many students who are not able to get a room in hostel, they stay a little far from the university, and they manage their expenses by traveling every day to the university. So these were all your recurring expenses. With that, there is another point which I want to highlight here. So to study in Luxembourg, you need to show certain fund in your account, and that is 15,000 every year, because when you get a student visa that is valid for 1 year, and this is just to make sure that when you are here you will be able to manage your expenses, you need to show 15,000 euros per year to the government. One more point, if you get a scholarship, in that case, university will give you 500 euros stipend per month to manage your expenses in Luxembourg. So this was about the cost of living of a student in Luxembourg. I hope that I was able to help the most of you who had asked question related to that. Very soon we will be dropping more videos related to students and universities. So thank you for watching. Namaste.